Hello everyone, this is me, Star Zenith 33, Laura Francesca. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Today is January 6th, and I decided to jump in here because I was celebrating for King's Day, and me and my family had some bread and so forth. So I decided to come in here because I have not been posting a lot on the Astro map. So just wanted to share with you guys on the astrocartography because I'm going to be doing a lot of these maps also on YouTube. Um, but I wanted to just talk a little bit about what is going on with the astrocartography. So we can tell there in Los Angeles, there's like the green line and then the black one there. Okay, so the black one there is the North Node in Pisces. Okay, so the North Node in Pisces, it is about beaches and lakes and all of that. If you live near a beach, also it's spirituality, so it's not always the water. It has to do what I am doing, what I am talking. A lot of it has to do with astrology or tarot card readings, or it could be, you're a churchgoer and on Sundays you go to church, you're Christian. Judaism, a lot of religion is in the forefront right now. When it comes to Los Angeles, I'm also seeing, hang on one sec. Okay, so the moon just entered Virgo. Okay, so also the moon is conjuncting the south node. So when the moon is conjuncting the south node, it means that there's something of the past that's coming together with how we feel, right? With how we feel about the past. So it's interesting because it's going to be trining all this Capricorn. We have a big old cluster in Capricorn, but it's not showing here in the maps, but that is what the south node is going to be doing. So it's going to be forming in harmony with Capricorn. And we got Mars in Capricorn, we got the Sun in Capricorn. There's a cazimi going on right now, which is the degree of I believe is Mars in Venus. They're at 17 degrees right now. 17 degrees has to do with fame, it has to do with royalty. So it's really powerful right now, okay, for Capricorn energy. And it is trining the south node in Virgo and the moon in Virgo. Okay, so the moon in Virgo right now, we're feeling very productive. I don't know why I decided to do a video. I have not done for a long time. And that could be the moon in Virgo that is triggering this, like, just do a video. And so I'm doing a video here. And I've been wanting to do one though. I'm trying to. I started jumping hoops. Okay, trying to fix a lot of things in my life financially with banks and everything else. And so now I have the time to, hop in here and start doing videos and start creating content in several platforms, not just TikTok. And I just opened up 2 brand new channels in YouTube. So I'm going to be doing that with astrocartography and so forth. And I have a new podcast with Spotify. Okay. And so that's exciting as well. So there's a lot of content that I'm doing. And it's interesting because in Los Angeles, so we have the green line that is the moon in Virgo, the black line that is the north node in Pisces, and then we have the pink light. I mean the pink light, the pink line that is crossing this way. That's Uranus. Okay, so that's Uranus in Taurus. Okay, it still has not jumped in back into Gemini. Um, but it's interesting. So there's something Uranus that is crossing Los Angeles, something unexpected, something shocking, at the very last degrees in Taurus. So it's wrapping up this Taurus cycle that's been there for the past 7, 8 years. And it's going to jump back in Gemini and then it's going to go straight 7 years. But it's wrapping up right now. It is. It's doing this final wrap ups, and it has to do with real estate. Okay, Taurus has to do with real estate, and it's so interesting because where I live, right, I found out today that they're gonna be constructing the bridge. So there's this big old bridge like San Francisco Bridge. It's called the San Vincent Bridge, right? It's Port of Los Angeles, a lot of tourism. And you know, the 2028 Olympics is about 2 inches, so there's going to be a lot of traffic going back and forth. So they're going to be constructing it, and from what we heard, it's like I think it's like $700 million or something to fix it. So that's going to be interesting because it's going to be closed for a while for this year. And I had recommended that this could be a good year for them because there's not really much going on with the year of the horse for them, you know, because they're a rat. So they need to do more behind the scenes kind of stuff, and fix things, you know, because it's going to be too busy within the next couple of years and they're just not going to have time. This is their year for them to kind of chill out and do something behind the scenes and fix something, right? Because it doesn't get along well with the horse. So the horse is going to be doing his thing and the rat has to kind of take a break, right? Or go on a long vacation, disappear for a year, you know. Go a lot of rats are actually going to move out of countries. It is predicted they're going to move out of countries, they're going to move out of states, or they might just take a long break or always be on vacationing or something like that. It's not really their year, okay, because it's required to it's known for the rats are known for doing kind of shady stuff, you know. And that's what I did here today. I seen a video and said they're known for being involved in shady stuff, you know, and shady deals, or maybe they signed something they didn't know what they signed, and now, you know, they're stuck in that contract or whatever it is. But the majority of them do know what they're getting into. And so the horse doesn't like that. You know, the horse wants honesty and so forth. Maybe that's why it does get along with the ox, because the ox is about loyalty. The ox, you know, gets along well with the horse, you know, especially oxes are very loyal. They're very loyal to, they're very committed, they're very loyal, they're hardworking and so forth, and they make a lot of money. They rule luxury. It's like a Taurus energy, and that's why they get along with the horse. But with the rat, they kind of, you know how rats are. They get into deals and they don't know what type of deals they got into. It's like, and now they sign their life away, so now they can't really get out of situations and stuff like that. So they gotta strategize to see how they get out of it. So why do I bring this up? I don't know. I guess it was part of this astrocartography. But right now in Los Angeles, there's Uranus that is crossing it. There's the North Node in Pisces, and then the Moon in Virgo. So we know that also Pisces and the Moon, they oppose each other. Okay, so this is this feeling of how we feel about being productive, about the police as well. There's a lot of news going on with arresting immigrants and even people that are born here. Like, it's really shady when it comes to the police, and something needs to be done with that because it's very Uranus, very rebellious with that pink line crossing it. And there needs to be some responsibility with what they do, who they arrest, and they're just arresting them if you look brown, if you look poor or something, they're just arresting them. So that is illegal. You cannot be doing that. And so that could be the whole Antifa or these fake cops. Okay, you need to watch out for that. Okay, with that Virgo line there. And it's interesting because it's trining Capricorn. Capricorn rules capital, it rules the government, it rules the people with a lot of money. So there could be some payouts to these cops to arrest these people that are just out there in the streets, like in the stores or shopping for food or something. And the North Node in Pisces has said we're not having that because the North Node in Pisces is together with Saturn. Okay, understand that we still have Saturn in Pisces, and Saturn is a big daddy. Okay, Saturn rules karma, and Saturn is opposing the Moon in Virgo, and the Moon in Virgo, and that's what we have right now. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, and talk to you guys later. Bye.